see, trees are green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, hopefully we're at another day here, and hopefully y'all could see this. Wait a few seconds here and get some people in to be able to do some readings for everybody today. Shuffle my deck. A little early. Figured I'd pop on a few minutes early, just in case. So Sean could see the new thing I figured out. He did it, I did it. We all did it. Hi, Rick. Afternoon to you. Hey, Sean. Hi, Catherine. Joanne. Norma. I'm doing okay so far. I went out over the weekend. I wound up getting my lips chapped again because the sun was kind of lying to us that it was warmer out than it was. But I wound up cleaning all my flower beds, but came back into puckered lips. So, yay. So, hi, everybody. Hope you're all doing good. And Sean, I figured it out. Yay me. I guess the bear isn't quite as old as I thought I was. All these cool things from our live stream. Make sure you guys go over to Ghost Dimension and up on the page there. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like and follow button, and then head over to YouTube and click the like and follow button over there and become a subscriber. And then you want to go over to Amazon and Pluto and be able to watch these guys. They have amazing shows over there and do amazing work. And I'm sure they're as anxious to get on the road again as the rest of us are to get out of the house during the lockdown. But things hopefully are going to get better here in the next few weeks. Curves are dropping a little bit, and hopefully that means that people have been doing what they're supposed to be doing, and this won't get a second wave of craziness happening, and we can start to begin to build the world economies again. So I got something on my glasses here besides my eyeballs. All right, so hi, Susan. Emma, hi, Emma. Let me go back up. I think I might have missed some people. Hi, Trish. Joanne Garnett. Yeah, I know my brain sometimes doesn't work, Sean, so I was happy to get it to work. Hi, Lucy. Shirley. Erin. Hi, Erin. My little sister bear. Hi, Annie. All right, so I will get this party started. I got on here a little bit early, so let me see who I can get on here. Joanne Garnett. Hi, Joanne. Now, these things are going rapid round robin here, so I'll go back up to the top. Hi, Trish Palmer. Yep, I'll get you too. Hang on. I think I said Ms. Garnett first, so I used my deck. My deck, so everybody can see, is We Are All Related. Let's see, get the glare off there. We Are All Related. It's a deck that I created back in 2014. It took me like 3 years to figure it all out through spirit. And that's what I'm using today. I use the number 7 because 7 is a sacred number for 7 directions. North, south, east, west, above, below, and within. Sorry, my brain is not clicking on all cylinders today. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Well, your card, Joanne, today is the Ancestor card. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. I got to play with this today. Like I said, my left side and my right side of my brain is not clicking today. This is the Ancestors. Okay, and this speaks to not only your ancestors, but all of humankind's ancestors. Okay, some of the issues that you've got going on right now that you're looking for answers for, you need to turn to the history of your family, people that are in spirit that are around you that not only walked with you like during your childhood and young adult life, but people that would be in your ancestral bloodline. And you need to talk to them. You need to express to them. If it's in your mind's eye, if that's how you do it, that's how you do it. If it's, I'm sorry, I'm really fidgety today. If it's speaking out loud, like sometimes because I live by myself, my daughter's downstate, I do talk out loud. Sounds crazy, but you know, that's what it is when you talk to spirit. And I'm being told to share with them some of your kind of your concerns is what I'm being told. So ask them to guide you through these concerns. And I'm also being shown like they're running their hand over like papers or down book page. And it's like the answers are within that family tree, the family, I'm hearing family crest, whatever that relates to. But you're not by yourself. And it's like you keep going back and struggling over the same things. You dwell on those same key issues. And I'm also feeling that it's like a pattern they're showing me, a pattern that was within, again, this goes back to your ancestors, your ancestral line, your bloodline, your family line. So it's kind of like a trait that you guys do often and have often. And because you do it, you get anchored so much in things that you can't change, things that you can't change because they're in the past, okay? So you need to kind of unanchor that, let it go, talk to those ancestors, have them share with you in dream time, have them show you like in messages and little things that you can see and hear, reminders of who you really are and who you really should be walking forward as. And by releasing all this like history, this back, and they keep saying like a back door of stuff. Like you keep trying to grab this crap and bring it forward. And just when you think you've kind of let it go, you dwell on it again. And I'm being told really loud, just cut it. Cut the tie, shut it off, and let it go. Because it's not serving you now in the present, and it definitely will hold you back from moving forward in your future. If you do this and you do it in a healthy manner, you can honor what it was, but take the lesson from it so that you can apply it to what's going on with you right now. So listen to ancestors, bloodline, things that have been in your family history, acknowledge them. And you don't have to acknowledge them to anybody but yourself if you don't want to, but acknowledge them, that they exist, and these issues and these things that you're concerned about are there, so that you can kind of apply what they learned, I'm being told before, to the situation so that it'll help you move forward instead of reinventing the wheel or relearning what they already learned, what they already went through. Okay. So I hope that gives you a little bit of insight there, Joanne, to what is going on. And I hope it resonates a little bit. All right. So now I'm going to go up a little bit here. I got to rewind here. I'm going to get to Miss Palmer, Trish Palmer. All right. First of all, I have a gentleman that's stepping forward. And it's like, again, don't shoot the messenger, guys. It's like, why aren't you listening, woman? Apparently there's some issues that are, oh God, let me get comfortable in my chair. I'm sorry. There's some issues going on with you that you, again, maybe this is going to be the theme of today. I know it was for me earlier last week. Some issues that you've got that you're playing over and over and over in your head. Like, I don't even have to pull a card for you for this. He's stepping forward and he's taking ownership. So it's kind of like, okay. And this is really kind of, I was talking to a dear friend of mine, Lizzie Starr, who's a medium. She's over in England. And we talk about this and we laugh about this all the time. Readers can't read for ourselves, okay? And one of the things, and this is what Lizzie and I laughed about, was because we don't want to listen to ourselves. We don't want to listen to what Spirit has to say for us. Like if we tune in and we meditate and, you know, we kind of sit and listen for Spirit. And, you know, we don't always want to hear what they have to say, just like anybody else, right? Only we've got the earbud thing tuned in with Spirit. So we're hearing it all the time. And they get pushy with us. But what I'm being told, and this is why he's showing me this example, is like, okay, so we'll be shuffling and doing our deck of cards, right? And, you know, some people do tarot. Some people have angel cards. You know, I have my, we are all related cards. And you put a card down and you're like, yeah, I don't want that card. So you go down, you shuffle it again, you throw another card, like, yeah, I don't want to listen to that. And that's what he's kind of laughing, but he's like, really kind of, he's taller than me, which isn't a feat, but he's kind of standing there and he's laughing. He's got his arms crossed and he's like, yeah, what are you doing, woman? It's like you keep going from place to place for some answers. And I'm not talking about here, but in general is what he's talking about, for answers for some things, but you already have what you need to implement within your own life to be able to get the outcome you're looking for. It's like, stop running around and wasting time, he's saying. You need to focus on the moment that you're in right now, okay? So you've gotten a bunch of answers, and again, it's not about what I'm doing here with you guys today, but he's saying you've gotten a bunch of answers. He's got like gray, silver tufts on the side of his head. But he says you've got the answers that you're looking for. You've already heard them. It's kind of like you've gone around and gotten different input from other people, other professionals. So just live in the now, live in the moment, and things will be okay. They'll be the way they're meant to be. You don't have to walk with fear, he's saying. You don't have to it's like you're losing time by going around trying to get different answers than what you've been given. It's almost like, I don't know why you're running around. He keeps like telling you to slow down and just stay in the moment. So whatever, I'm going to leave that with you. But he's saying you're good. Stay in the moment. Enjoy your time in the present, not what has happened before or what's got you to this point, because every moment you kind of waste running around is another moment you are missing out on life's moments that are important to you. So he's saying, we got this. There's people surrounding you. So you've got a lot of spirit that love you. And he's handing you yellow flowers. And for me, yellow flowers means that this is someone that's closely attached to you. This is what my grandfather would give my grandmother. So it's a lot of love being shown to you. And he's handing this bouquet of yellow flowers for you. So I hope that helps some things in your mind today, Miss Palmer. And let's see. Hopefully that will help you a little bit. All right. All right. Let's see who else is here. Well, hi, Nitsa. How are you? Okay, Ghost Dimension, anything for me, Bear? Jane. Oh, yeah, I'll get to you too. Let me pull one for Nitsa first. Oh, Nitsa. Hi, Rosalind. Emma. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, Nitsa. All right, girl. Time for you to relax a little and play a little. And again, I know where you're at. For all you people that are joining, Nitsa is a soul sister of mine. She's up in New York, in the heart of all the hot mess here in the U.S., or at least one of the places of a hot mess. But what I'm being told is to tell you it's going to be okay. Also, just before I do a little bit more for her here, just so y'all know, her daughter's a nurse and is also working in New York in the hot center up there. So thank you to her and all our frontline workers, no matter where they're working, whether it's hospital, healthcare, stores, gas stations, wherever it is. You know, I give it to them and thank you for taking care of all of us. But I'm being told you need to take a breath, you need to unplug, you need to play a little bit more. Even though you're not able to get out in public, that's okay. I'm being told also early evening hours are good for you. You need to play, you need to, it's almost like they're giving me a picture of a clock and they're winding this clock so it's really, really tight. The spring is really, really tight. And if you're afraid that if you let it go, the wires are going to go all over the place and you're not going to be able to put it back together. You need to take a breath. You need to do some self-centering and release some of the crap and the negatives and the anger and the frustrations and the, oh my God, I want to kill somebody, stuff that's within you right now, because it's not helping you overall in a health way. So that's what I'm being shown for you today, and that's the otter. Okay, Nitsa? I love you, girl. Okay, Jane. Let's see what I got for Miss Jane today. Oh, hi, Nicole Donaldson. How are you? All right, let me get one for Miss Jane here today. It's interesting because I got them coming forward before the cards are even pulled. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I have a great card for you today, Jane, and that's the hawk, the red-tailed hawk. Okay, and the red-tailed hawk is all about perspectives, okay? And I'm feeling what they're showing me anyway is that Okay, the perspectives that they're giving me is like one from way up top, like where a hawk would fly, and then way down on ground level. And I'm actually being shown right now a picture of the hawks I've had out here the past 2 weeks that have been landing out on my seawall and in my front yard, like ground perspective. So it's almost like your view right now is too wide. And you need to center yourself and bring it down so that you have a closer look at the immediate circle that's around you, which means friends, family, things that are important to you, but it's that core within, and I call it the sacred circle. And you kind of need to just relish in that. I also see that things will be easing up for you in the next, probably don't want to hear this, but 23 days is what I'm hearing. It's not 2 to 3 months. I don't think it's the 23rd. I think it's 23 days is what they're showing me, because they're like flipping like a desk calendar, like ripping off the pages, and they're showing me the number 23. So if 23 has resonates with you for some reason, it's a purpose or something, but I'm getting 23 very loud. And again, they're ripping off calendar days till it lands on 23. So I feel like things are going to ease up for you within that frame, to that time frame. Or again, I'm getting the 23. It could be relating to something you're looking for or you want, like a date of, but I'm getting really loud 23, and it's not 23, it's 23. So again, and they're showing me take a closer look. It's almost like you've been looking at things from way up here, so you're seeing the bigger, broader picture, like a worldwide view, or getting it from many perspectives. So now you have to kind of fine tune it, and the answers you're looking for are within your circle, and it'll be okay. But again, I'm being shown 23. They're just giving me 23 really loud, Jane. So if you need me to reiterate on that with you on a one-on-one, let me know, and I will be happy to do that for you. So again, and the hawk also represents your spiritual self, but this is about taking care of you. The hawk is, and this being, they're showing me again like springtime. So this is about like coming into new things that you put out there already for, like things you've wanted to manifest. You've planted the seeds, you've planted everything, you've planned it out, you've kind of got it all ready, like almost like a business plan type of a thing, and you're looking at it and it's there and everything's in order. Well, now spring is going to be here. Well, it is here, but it's going to be about things coming into fruition. You're manifesting everything that you had put in place. And again, I'm getting really loud. They're just showing me number 23. Okay, so for whatever that's worth, it's 23 for you today, Jane. So hopefully it means something for you. All right, so let me see. Let me go down a little bit farther here. Hi, Donna. Okay, Joanne, I got you. Aaron. Rosalind Thew. Okay, Rosalind, this one, let me see what I can get for you. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Like I said, it's a weird day today. It's a Tuesday, but it feels like a Monday. So, all right, Rosalind, let's see what we've got here. Hi, MJ. Nope. We got backwards cards is what we've got. Okay. All right. We got it. We got them. We got them. Sorry. They all kind of fell here. Give me a sec. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button up top if you haven't already. These kids do some great work, and Jane and Paul, and they got a great show. You can watch it over on Amazon. Prime. You can watch it on YouTube. And hey, everybody, I'm sorry, these cards are all like going different directions, so I want to make sure that they're all going one way. How about Sean's hair, everybody? Don't you love it? I love it. I think it's a great look for him, and I think Bex did an awesome job. Okay. All right. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. All right. Now, let's see what I can give for Miss Rosalind. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, you got a cool card too. This is actually one of my favorite young people. This is what I call her, is little red fox. So this is your card today, Miss Rosalind. It's the red fox. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing chickens have come home to roost. Okay, so whatever this issue is that's going on around you, you've been watching and waiting and kind of observing and really haven't said a whole lot because you wanted to see how things played out with it. And they're saying really loud now, the chickens have come home to roost. And I think one of the reasons they're making that comment to me to tell you is because I used to have this female red fox that would sit on my property, and I used to raise baby ducks. And at one time I had like 150 ducks on my property, little ones, big ones. And this fox would just sit there and wait for days when it had kits in its den. And I'd yell at it, and it would sit there, it wouldn't move. And when we weren't paying attention, it would come down and get the babies to take back Circle of Life to feed its young. Okay, so what I'm being shown right now is what's happened is it's all come back to the same thing again. Like you've been waiting, you've been watching, you've been observing. So you've got a pretty good picture of what's going on. And I'm being told, why don't you trust that? Again, don't shoot the messenger. It's like you have the answer you're seeking, the answer that you need to this particular situation. Now it's time to act. And I also feel that almost like the red fox is like a totem that walks with you, and people have many totems that come through to your life and actually will show up. You'll have like a main totem, like mine is a bear, but I've worked with the cougar, the eagle, the hawk. I've worked with the fox. They all come into our life circles to bring lessons. But I feel that this is like one of the main totems for you, because I feel like you're very observant with life around you and life in your circle. And I'm being told really loud, you need to trust your gut. And like I said, the other thing that they're saying is the chickens have come home to roost. So whether it's the set outcome that you thought was going to happen is actually occurring right now. And it's like, you sit back and they're like showing me, like you looking at it and going, yep, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. So I'm being told really loud to tell you to trust your gut. Do what you know in your heart is the right thing to do, the right path to take, the right words to say, because you've got this. You're very strong. You're very independent, but you need to trust it. Okay, and that's what the red fox is bringing for you today. Okay, hope that kind of fits a little bit for you and answers something for you, Rosalind. Okay, all right, let me go down a little bit more. Okay, Nicole Bernadette Donaldson. Let me pull a card for you. Now, you know, some people were asking me, and I don't know if you realize this or not, but, you know, I'm in the U.S. And you guys are all over the world that come to our page on Facebook here, that come to my page over on Bear Medicine Walker. So when I connect, you know, they say, how do you do that? Well, Spirit really knows no time or place. So when they want a message to go out, they will connect and give me that message to share with you. doing cold reads like what myself and Summer does on what day she's on, Wednesday or Thursday, is not necessarily an easy thing to do because I'm not talking to you, so I'm not resonating with your voice or your physical self. So this is purely on a spiritual kind of plane, so to speak, that we do this on. Okay, so anyway, that'll give you a little bit of how that works. Nicole Donaldson, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, who's a little girl? I'm being shown a little girl that's around you right now. I feel like it's I feel like she's here with you in physical. So is she maybe seeing things, or possibly even if you've noticed that she might be speaking to spirit or connecting with things maybe that you're not seeing and you're wondering if it's real? Well, your card today is the Dragonfly. Okay. Woo. Okay, here we go again. I'm backwards and my head is backwards. Sorry. The Dragonfly. Ooh, and how cool is that? I can see through my face. How cool is that? Ooh, Sean, now I get how you did this. Woo, that's kind of cool. Anyway, your card today is the Dragonfly. Okay. Now, the Dragonfly is just like what I said, and I keep seeing this little girl. So, again, I'm not sure if she's here in the physical with you or not, but she's got a really strong energy. And the Dragonfly is the messenger of the in-between. So that's kind of fitting, and maybe that's why it's being shown to me that way. Okay. But the Dragonfly brings us messages from the spirit world. Okay. And I'm feeling what they're showing me is that you get many messages from the spirit world, but you're not sure you're hearing them right. Or like if you have a gift as well, that can I really be hearing this? Can I really see, dimes all over the floor? Or can I really see pennies on the floor? Or, oh my God, and whatever reason this was given to me, I was just seeing spoons, like, spoons, like fork and spoons. They're showing me a spoon for whatever reason right now. So they're giving you messages, and again, I see this child. And the messages are really strong for you, but you need to be open to them. So if you're not paying attention and it's something that you keep asking about of the spirit world, be open to it. And one of the best times I'll tell you to do it in is to request it before you go to bed at night. Just say out loud or in your head or whatever, ask them for the messages to come through you, to you in dream time. And this is when we're totally at peace, we're totally at calm, and spirit, especially of loved ones that have passed, are able to communicate with us and help us through with whatever questions it is that we're looking for guidance with. And then when you wake up, always have like a pen and paper next to your bed, whether it's on a nightstand or a lampstand or whatever, and write down what you remember. Because oftentimes as you get up and you start moving around through the morning or your afternoon, if it's a nap or whatever, we tend to forget stuff. So unless you do it all the time and you're used to it, it's something that you need to do in practice, is what I'm being told. So so that's your card today, and you do have lots of messages from spirit, and the Dragonfly is bringing them and connecting them to you. And just pay attention and open yourself to that a little bit more, okay? And trust what you're hearing is real. You're not losing your mind, okay? That's so cool. Look at that. He goes right through that card. How does it do that, Sean? You'll have to explain to me the science of that. Oh, I know, because it's a blue screen. So it goes through the blue. I get it. All right. Cool. Learn something every day. Who says an old bear can't learn new tricks, right? All right, guys. Hopefully, Nicole, that kind of made sense to you. All right. All right, let me go down. Let me see here. Oh, 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 I lost it. Bumped up. Hang on. Okay, I lost it. Hang on. This thing is jumping all over for some reason. All right. Woohoo! Oh, no, I'm not doing... Oh, Beck, I don't think Sean's going to have a shaved head. I think his hair is going to fall out from all the dye you guys are putting on it. Just saying. He'll wake up in the morning and, yeah, it'll be all on his pillow. All right, let me see. Who else is wanting one? Okay, yeah, evil laugh. All right, sorry, guys. Hang on. Hey, you know what? Look at Sean. You can just get on here. You can get blue or green, stuff in your hair just by doing these shows, right? That's what I'm seeing. I got blue in my hair today. I think that's pretty funny. All right, hang on. I'm still like it. I'm moving it. Okay. Hello. Sorry, guys. It's like kind of crazy. Okay, Norma. All right, Norma, I see you. Norma, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, today's an odd day for me. I don't know why. And Spirit's really loud. So, okay, Norma. Let me try this for you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Cool card. Yeah, I forgot. Just before I came on here, I was working, I have a bunch of aquariums in my house. You haven't seen them, but I do. And I was filling one, and I kind of drifted a little bit my thought pattern, and the water poured all over the floor. So I had to clean that all up too before I came. So that's why I'm, I guess, maybe a little discombobulated today. All right, Norma, your card today is the Raven. Okay, now the Raven is all about the magic of life, mystical, the seeker of truths, the seeker of shared wisdoms, in between, the spiritual in between, going in and out. This is about deep consciousness with you. This is about thinking and receiving messages from almost like, okay, what they're showing me is like you're very spiritual, but it's almost like you're shy about it to a point. Like you've been told you've had these gifts since you were young, but it's like you're not really sure about them. You're not really confident with them to share them with others. But what I'm being told is you get lots of messages. And let me tell you, the Raven never lies. Matter of fact, they'll drive you bats if you let them. If you don't pay attention to them, they'll come pounding on your windows, so to speak. So I'm being told to tell you to pay attention closer, to be more observant to the messages that you're receiving. And it's about the in-between. And I get that there is an older male that is trying to connect, to share things with you. And it's almost like I feel like you're aware of it, but you're almost scared to like open the door. They're showing me like you peeking through the door and then shutting the door really quick. So whatever this is that's being shown to you, or the answers are being brought to you for a situation or But I'm getting like you're looking for a message from somebody. And this gentleman is like, just open the door. It's okay. It's safe. And this is someone that you know. And I don't feel any ill intent. I only feel love coming from this person for you. So that's your card today, Miss Norma. And again, that is the Raven. Yeah, I'm being kind of pushed to say something here, and I'm gonna share this with you a little bit. Spirit, when people are here, like you and I are here, and spirit, people pass and go to spirit form, and they're on the other side. You know, they often take on the personality that they had here when they were alive. However, and I had somebody contact me recently, if it's somebody that you don't want in your space, so to speak, we have control over that. So if somebody is bugging you during dream time, or you feel like somebody that was not so great in life that is now in spirit form and they're kind of bugging you and you feel creeped out about that, just tell them to go and honor your space. I usually cleanse with sage, white sage, and I burn some of that, and that is actually will clean out negative energy. I also have been known when I've gone to places and people or spirits are real boogers and don't want to leave. After I clean and chase everything out, I'll lay salt outside, or I will lay tobacco in the four corners of the property or the home as a protection. But if you tell them they are not welcome and they need to leave your space, they need to honor that. But you need to own it. Okay, and that's what I just told somebody the other day. You have to own it. Okay, so if it's your house and you don't want to share it, it would be like a roommate that you didn't want, you know, in your home anymore. Get out. Goodbye. You're not welcome here anymore. I don't want you here. So make yourself kind of stand up for yourself and own the areas that you need in your life. It's kind of like any other thing in your life. So if spirit, and like I said, if they're idiots in life, they can be idiots when they're in spirit form too. So, you know, it's all kind of relevant. You know, if they were nasty to you in life, oftentimes if they wind up coming back for whatever reason, they can be nasty again. But they can't physically really do much of anything to hurt you if you don't allow it. So don't feed the fear and don't give them the power. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble. All right. Louise Thomas. I read for you last week, I think, didn't I? Louise Thomas. All right, let's see what I got from Louise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, today is about the ancestors and listening to them, I suppose. Louise, Crocodile is your card today. Crocodile talks about the ancestors. Crocodiles have been around for centuries. Crocodiles are tough. Crocodiles are ancient, but they're also protectors. They're also talk about growing a thick skin to be able to, hang on one second, Miss Freckles. Miss Freckles. I have a cat here that is deranged right now, and she's banging on doors in the house. Sorry for that. Like I said, today's an odd day. You need to grow a tougher skin. I'm being told with a certain situation, it's almost like you're being too sensitive about something. And right now, the whole world is sensitive. Everybody is like, you can't look in a direction without somebody losing their mind, thinking you're looking at them in a way that they're not happy about. So right now I'm being told really loud that you need to kind of toughen up a little bit. Don't take things so personally. And I'm feeling that there's a certain situation that's going on with you, or that you've thought you've interpreted one way, but actually I'm being shown that it's completely the opposite of what you believe to be the truth. So just kind of meet it head on, talk about it with whoever civilly, but I'm being told don't be so sensitive about whatever this particular issue is. And that's your card, is the crocodile. Okay. All right. Hope that kind of resonates a little bit for you, Miss Louise. All right. I'm going to go down a little bit more. Danny Collins. Well, Danny, let me give you a card. And I know you say it's been a horrible month, but I'm hearing in my head it's been a shit month. Apologize. Don't mean to say cuss words, but that's what I'm hearing. So Danny, let's see what I got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, card I pulled for you is the eagle. Okay. Oh, here we go again. Left, right, left, right. There you go. Eagle. Okay. Now the eagle is all about, for you today, is about balance. It's about spirituality. The eagle is very sacred. And I'm being told to tell you your prayers are being heard. Things are lining up. It will be a good outcome. Might not be exactly the outcome that you're hoping for, but it will be a good outcome. The eagle is a great card because the eagle, and I have eagles here at the lake, eagle is what within tribal lore is said to be, and it kind of makes sense. They fly very high, and they're like very sacred with the tribes, and they can get close to God. They can get close to Creator God. So they, to me, represent like the universe and all that can be. I'm being told really loud, hang on, hold tighter, a little longer. You will see everything through. There will be light at the end of this tunnel, but you have to believe it. If you keep feeding the negatives, and I know right now is a really hard time for a lot of people right now, and you're a pest, Cat, and it's hard for everybody right now, but your voice is being heard. Your prayers, your wants, your needs are being heard. It's just going to be a little bit longer is what I'm being told. Also being told really loud that you're not alone in anything. You need to reach out to peers, to friends, to family, cripe to anybody on your Facebook list that can listen, so that you can vent, because I feel a lot of right now what's going on with you, the frustration and things, it's so built up within you that it's like a pressure cooker. I don't know if you remember when I was young, we had these old style pressure cookers, not like the ones that they have out now that have the lids that shut with all the digital stuff on them. These were what I called the little rocker. The pressure cooker was sealed, a little bit of water in the bottom where the food was inside of it. And then they placed this, I called the rocker from hell. It was like this little thing on the top of the spout, and it would rock back and forth, building up steam in the pot. And when it was done, the center core of it would pop up, and that would tell you that the food was finished. But what I remember my mom yelling at us kids all the time, don't run through the kitchen. Don't run through the house right now. The pressure cooker's on. because if it hit and you wound up rocking the floor a little bit or bouncing the stove on the floor a little bit, that rocker panel would pop off, all the steam would burst out and you could get burned and hurt. So this is what I'm being shown for you right now, is I feel like I've been placed on the top of this pressure cooker, and you need to kind of let all that pent up negativity, that pent up stress, that pent up, you need to vent. And it's okay to vent. It's okay to go through emotions, because right now everybody's on this huge emotional roller coaster. One day we're up here, and the next day we're down at the bottom, the next way we're inching back up, and then the next day it's back down to the bottom again. So I'm being told really loud with the spiritual in mind is you're not alone. You're not by yourself. Your voice is being heard. The ancestors are around you. The universe is around you and positives, but you have to let them step in to assist you. So if you're anything like me, I always used to hate asking for help. I still don't like having to ask for help every now and then, but sometimes we need to. So don't let that pressure cooker build up, and let that eagle, that spirituality, that wash over you as far as the good things that are coming in the future for you. Okay, hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight, sir. And like I said, Danny, please, reach out to people, talk to people, de-stress. And that's for anybody out there listening right now. You have to listen, and we have to be there for each other. And it's hard, last week I had a timeout moment too. I was ready to put my fist through a wall. I got I got enraged, and I don't do that very often, but I had to unplug from social media for a few days and kind of just take time for me and not put the news on. And we're all human, so we're all experiencing all this crazy stuff, but you need to reach out and talk to people to allow that kind of to simmer down so that pressure cooker doesn't pop. Okay, so hopefully that made sense to you, Danny, and reach out to people if you need to. Okay, all right, blessings for you, and I'll hold you in prayer. All right, let's see who else. All right, Danny, I did you. David, thank you. These cards I created them. It took me 4 years to create them. They're my artwork or my photography, and then I changed them into the cards. They went from a 50 card deck to now a 72 card deck. So these are all I use now because that's all I'm supposed to use. But thank you for that. Okay, let's see who else is here. Heading down. Simon. Well, all right, Simon. I will pull out a card for you. And I don't know necessarily why you're getting that song, but I can tell you that anytime I get a song stuck in my head, Simon, it's usually one that Spirit's planted there. And the reason, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, that I get it in my head is because I need to connect to Spirit. I need to listen to what they're telling me. And there's a message within the song. It can be as crazy as you want to believe it is, but it usually is true, and it usually does make sense after you kind of figure it out. I've had songs locked in my head. I can't even remember the one I woke up with the other day. I had in my head, and I was singing it for 3 days. And then when it dawned on me why I was singing it for 3 days, It was like, oh, well, that made sense. That made perfect sense. And why didn't I think it instead of singing it for 3 days? So just let it come to you naturally. But for now, Simon, all right, card you have is the Crystal Keepers. Okay, which kind of goes in hand with the fact that things are being amplified for you right now. So you're not hearing it in a normal way. The message is coming to you, but you're not recognizing it in a normal way. So they're amplifying it, which makes perfect sense. So they're amplifying it by giving you a song because you can't not hear the song because it keeps playing over and over and over in your head. So the Crystal Keepers, and as you know, crystals are used in phones, they're used in cell phones, they're used in computers, they're used in the medical physical world. I use them. They come in different shapes, different colors. And what they do is they amplify, okay? So what I'm being told really loud for you right now is that you need to take some personal time out just for you. And I don't know your situation, so I don't know if you're like me, where you're by yourself in your home or you've got other people in your home. I don't know. But you need to take time for yourself to shut off the static, the chaos, the static noise, okay? And you need to just sit, kind of like a meditation, I guess is what they're saying. And I'm not sure if you have crystals around you or there's stones that you have around you that you collect, but you might want to grab one of those and listen to them. If not, light a candle, go outside, sit in some space, but turn off all the electronic static, the computers, the phone, set it all aside and just sit with yourself and ask Spirit, what is the message? And if they don't give it to you right away, tell them to make it so that you understand it in a clear, significant manner. Again, I think what I'm being shown is like you've kind of stumbled off the direction you were supposed to be going, and they've kind of shown me like a main path through the woods, and you kind of decide to meander and make your own path, which is fine, and you can do that because it's your choice. But sometimes we don't need to, okay, and this is what I'm being told really loud, we don't need to do all that work when the outcome is going to be the same. So instead of taking a machete into the woods and cutting back the brush, just go on a less traveled path, offshoot of the path that you're already on, and the outcome again will be the same. And they're laughing because that song's going to be stuck in your head until you do what you're supposed to do and listen to the message that's supposed to be coming through to you. So again, your card today is the Crystal Keepers. Okay. All right. Hope that gives you a little bit of insight into what's going on, Simon. All right. Love you too, Sean. I love that blonde hair. Oh my God. I showed everybody that blonde hair. Everybody loves that blonde hair. Crikey, Crocodile Dundee. Hi, Chantel. Yep, Norma, I read for you already. Oh, wow. This all popped back up to the top. Yeah, I've got a couple of cats. They're kind of crazy. Annoyingly crazy. I got a bird, too. She was an Angry Bird this morning. You're welcome, Norma. Hi, Carrie. Roy Horton. Yes, you may. And you don't have to call me ma'am. I'm old, but I ain't that old, ma'am. But thank you for being polite, Roy. Okay, so let me see what I can get for Roy. 7 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh. Roy you have the coyote or the desert rose, the desert wolf, the desert rose. Okay, and okay. All right. The coyote or the desert wolf is also known as the Kokopelli, and I don't know if you know what the Kokopelli is. A lot of people think it's this little guy that runs around with a flute, and it's this cute, like, graphic that Native community has put on different things. But the Kokopelli and the desert wolf or the coyote are known to be tricksters. So what I'm seeing is two sides of the situation, okay? There's two sides to what's going on, and you're in the middle. So walking in the middle, they're showing me you're almost like being a peacemaker, like you're the peace officer. You're the one trying to keep the peace in the middle. There's two sides to every story, and in the middle is the truth, and it's up to you to make and discern what that truth is. And you can do it with a very cool and collected mind. This is also referring to feminine energy. So this can relate to the women in your sacred circle, the women in your family, but you're the one that needs to hold the peace, to hold the center. Yeah, very, very loud. The coyote. And I'm being told also, because the coyote is the trickster, okay, the trickster has many faces. So you have to, again, and the word they're using is discern. Discern the truth of the matter, whatever it is. It's up to you. You can take your time doing it. There's no pressure with that. But you have to see through, okay, you have to see through kind of the BS of what's going on. You have to look farther than other people look to be able to understand what's really going on, to see the truth of the matter. Okay, so I hope that helps you a little bit, Roy. And again, that is the desert wolf or the coyote, also known as Kokopelli. Okay. Oh, good night, David. Work time. Yep, I get it. Be safe. Okay, let me go down here. Louise, I thought I read you at the beginning of the hour. I'm almost positive I did. Okay, Chantel Tim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, Chantel, card I have for you today is the Dove. Okay. Apparently, hang on one second. And then I see Carrie, I see you want a reading too, so I'll get to you next, okay? Carrie Blackmore. Okay, Chantel, so the Dove is talking to me about, there's a lot of chaos going around in your world. I just feel like I'm sitting here and I just feel like a trapped cat. Like there's constant movement. Like it's almost like an unsettling feeling, like you just no peace. It's like something moving every second, every something going on. Like there's no quiet time. There's no calm. And what I'm being told is the feeling of this Okay, to tell you you're in control of it. So what I'm being told really loud is you have to make time for yourself. You have to make time for the peace. Okay, you have to kind of like schedule it. You know, you have to, and I keep again feeling like it's like almost like panic attacks or just anxiety, or it's just like, oh my God, I can't handle it anymore. Just shut up. That's what I keep feeling that you're kind of in the middle of, kind of energy. And you need to kind of put your foot down and make time for yourself. And just tell everybody, even if it's 15 minutes or a half hour, you deserve that time and you are in control of that time. And I'm being told you have to allow the peace to come into your life. You're in control of it. And even though you feel like you're not the one controlling it, you are the one that ultimately controls your own circle of what goes on in it. We all are. We're all guilty of feeling that life has gotten crazy with us and we're not in control, but it is ultimately in our control. And we have to take that control so that we can balance again within our own lives. And if we wind up gaining that control again and putting our foot down and balancing and grounding ourselves, then life for ourselves is better, and then for those around us as well. So you have to do that. You have to de-stress, and that's what I'm being told really loud is you need to bring in the calm and peace into your own world. You have to be the driver of your own bus. You know, you have to get in the bus and say, okay, I'm taking charge, and bring in the peace into the moments in your life. Okay. I hope that kind of resonates for you with what's going on. Okay, Miss Carrie. Danny, I did do a read for you already. Right, ready. All right, already, I think. Okay, Carrie Blackmore. Let me get you here. Bex, I'm seeing a man come in, and I think it's because I just read your name there, and he's like, that's her, that's her. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, he's taller than me, so that's kind of irrelevant because everybody's taller than me. They just got to stand on their flat feet. But he's got, again, it's the same guy. He's got like gray on his hair. He's an older guy, but not like elderly or senior. And it's like you're aware of him, so pay attention to the messages he's giving, and you need to help bring some calm into the situation because there's some things that are being overthought. And I'm being told, because I don't know what the heck it means or who it relates to, but I'm being told you'll know. So you've got it. There you go. Okay, now this one is for Carrie, and this one is the raccoon. He's a cute character. They're mischievous. And they're shadowed because they're sneaky little critters. But they're also very intelligent. They do what they need to do to survive. And what I'm being told really loud for you right now, Carrie, is do what you need to do to survive. And I don't mean surviving like bad relationship or surviving a death instance or anything like that, but just what it needs to take you through your day is what you need to do. Don't think 20 days ahead or 3 days ahead or 3 minutes ahead. Live in the moment. Enjoy the moment. Okay. All right. So it's almost like you're by looking at everything of, oh my God, what's going to happen 20 days from now? And I'm getting, for whatever reason, the number 20 with you. It's really loud. 20, 20, 20. It's like, because you're so concerned about what's going to happen 20 days, or not even 20, just ahead of you, that you're missing what's in the now. And by doing that, because it's almost like a fearful thing with you, I keep feeling that you're bringing in negatives that you don't need to bring in. You know, none of us need to bring in negatives. And often what we don't realize is if we are fearful of things, or that's why I had to unplug the other day, not because I was fearful, because I brought in anger and rage. When we bring in all these negative traits to things, we attract more negative to us, okay? So what I'm being told really loud is live in the moment. Don't live in fear, like this little guy hiding in a tree peeking out, okay? Just come on out and play. Come on out and live in the moment and enjoy the moment. Quit feeding the fear, okay? Quit feeding the negatives, because life is not as bad as we all think it is often. We just have to remember to enjoy the blessings that we do have. You know, I look at it, and somebody made a comment to me the other day, and I live at a very, very low income level. And I don't want pity for it. I don't need pity for it. I survive. I'm doing fine. But when I hear people that are living in the millionaire or very wealthy to millionaire and above level complaining they don't have things, while they have boats or cars or what have you, and they're not happy. I'm happy. I don't need all that stuff. Yeah, material things are cool, you know, but my basic needs are met. And I think that's what we all tend to forget. So if you sit and count your blessings, I'm being told, look at your life around you, and you really do have a lot of blessings. And don't hide in the shadows. Don't hide with fear. Don't attract more negatives. Just attract blessings. Okay, that's what I'm being told really loud for you. Be playful. Go out and have a little bit of fun. All right, Carrie, that's your card, and it is the raccoon. Okay? So let me see who else is here. If I've got another one here that wants a reading. Gareth. Okay, I did. I apologize, Gareth. I lost you in the feed somewhere. Hang on one second here. Let me get you, Gareth. I like that name, Gareth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, Gareth, your card today, don't think it's not cool, because it is the rabbit. Okay? All right. Now, what I'm being told is you like to plow through. This is really straightforward. You like to plow through things and get them done. You like to get them done quick. And you like to do things in such a manner that you're missing half the fun of doing the things that are in front of you. So you need to slow down a little bit. Not run. Not, you don't need the answers to everything. This is really loud too. This is interesting. They're saying, Gareth, that you don't need the answers to everything. Just know it is. Sometimes just knowing it has to be enough. And that's hard as human to do that. I used to ponder that all the time. Why is that happening? Or how come this is going on right now? Or how does this relate to me? Sometimes it's just about, again, and I think that's kind of the thing today, is being in that moment. So don't go running through everything. You're missing half the joy of life because you're getting everything done so quickly. So that's your card today, is the rabbit. Slow down a little bit and enjoy life around you. And don't be in such a hurry. Yeah, don't be in such a hurry. Many blessings are there for you. You just have to slow down enough to realize what they are. All right. So, okay, guys, again, Ghost Dimension, watch this wonderful and amazing team. They're over on Amazon Prime. They're on Pluto. They're on YouTube. They're here on Facebook. Hit that like button on all those places and make sure you show them a little love. Thank you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be blessed. All right. Till next time, guys. Bear out. Bye, guys.